y'all? What's good? What's poppin'? How y'all doing? Y'all good? Look, today is practice for my daughter, so y'all know how that go. But I've been juggling 3 different phones on the account of losing a phone, having to replace a phone, getting a new phone, just all this stuff happening with phones. My daughter done. But I've been putting off merging different stuff from one phone to the next. Why you ain't let me know? I see it. Why you ain't let me know?
Because I told you to shoot. Late.
Huh?
I was about to be late.
I know, but you were supposed to let me know about the ride.
When was I going to do that?
I told you when you go inside, ask and text me and let me know. I got a text at 7. But yeah, anyway. I have literally watched people allow... I'm going to leave that light on. I have literally watched people allow other people to trick them out of their spot. When I tell you I have seen it, I have seen it. Like, and you know, me being the person that I am, I let it play out however it's going to play out, because at the end of the day, when you think about it, it don't matter how much you care about a person. It don't matter how much you are into a person, love a person, down with a person, for a person. It does not matter if someone else's opinion or perspective of whatever y'all supposed to have going on is more important, more valuable. Like, the next person's words can change the way a person moves, responds, acts, feel. You know, it can just switch up everything. Everything that you thought you and that person had going on can be switched because of something that another person says. Now, you could be the type of person that, oh, you know, I'm gonna fight for what I, but baby, if that person not fighting for you, if that person not fighting for what you thought y'all had, you're wasting your time. And at the end of the day, if you're trying to be long term with any person, anybody, I'm talking about friendship wise, career wise, goal wise, whatever it is, relationship wise, whatever it is, if the next person can interject their opinion, their story, their lie, create this illusion, and if that is bigger than what you and whoever got going on, baby, go and dead it. Because why? It doesn't lessen the way that you may feel for that person. It doesn't, because you know, a lot of people, they feel like, oh, that struggle for, that fight for is what's necessary to prove. No, baby, no, we're not doing that over here. We're not doing that over here, because I had to go through what I had to go through in my life to gain my sense of understanding, to gain my sense of strength, to gain my sense of ability to just be who I am, irregardless of anything that anyone has to say. Because 9 times out of 10, the people doing all the talking are the persons that have already fumbled, or they are people that don't want to see you excel higher than them, so they're trying to keep you in a certain position to be able to feel equal to you. Y'all better pay attention. Y'all better wake up. They want to keep you in a position to be lacking in areas that they are lacking, or they just don't want to see you be the best version of you, because the best version of you might shine a little harder than them. And a lot of times it are those that are closest to us, you know. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I've seen it, I've witnessed it, you know, I've lived it, I've watched it, I've been in those type of situations, like from all of them, from friendships to situationships to relationships. I've been in these situations multiple times. And you know, I go hard by what I do. I am who I am. Love hard. I do what I do. So once I peep the fact that you don't go as hard as me, because I'm not the person that nobody can come talk to nobody that I'm cool with about. I'm talking about I'm not that person. I can't tell you what nobody said because I'm not going to be the one that they come to. You understand? So the position that a real one like myself has always taken in these type of situations. Okay, so you know I rock with you. You choose to believe what you want to believe. Okay, then cool. You know, because at the end of the day, you're not, your mental space ain't where it need to be sitting next to me. You know, it don't never be nothing personal for me. I understand that people have to grow, people have to live, people have to learn. It took a nice amount of years for me to gain this sense of understanding. I get it. And all I do is just allow you to do what you feel is best. You know, that's all I've ever done. And inside of me doing that comes another sense or another level of hate. When all I've ever done was be true. Now you hate a person that's being true because they did not fight for you when you chose to live inside of your truth, whatever it was. You know, like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. So, what do we do? What do we do? We allow people to do and be what they want to be. Hands up. That is what you want. I love you so much, I'm going to let you do what you want to do. But I'm not going to play with you. Not going to do all this going back and forth with you. With nobody. You hear me? There ain't nothing I ever did. I ain't never did. In a way, like, my love is, like, so real. My loyalty is so real, so genuine, so true that you might get convinced that I would be the type of person to do that. But, baby, I don't play about my time. I don't play about my energy. I don't. So, you know, to those of us that may feel like, you know, it's always something. It's always this. It's always that. Look, don't ever stop being who you are because other people still don't know who they are. Don't ever stop being who you are. Don't ever stop settling, because when you just allow certain things like that in your world, certain things will never stop. I had to let a lot of people be what they wanted to be. Like, certain stuff I'm not fighting for, bro. Certain stuff I'm not fighting for. Not doing it. We vibing or we not. You know, that's just the bottom line. Like, everybody grown. Cool with you, you cool with me, okay. Okay, then cool. But, you know, people have all kind of stuff going on. Like, bro, like, you know, it's not to throw shade, but because everybody have what they have going on. But when it comes to simple things, people have the most simple things going on that are made to be so big. It's not that big. You know, it's not that big. Like for real. People really need to learn to pipe down when it comes to a lot. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to be who I am. You're going to be who you are. And when I go to sleep at night, I go to sleep in peace with a clear mind. I don't worry about none of nothing that I've ever done. Nothing. Never ever had to worry about it, because I am very, very, very careful with how I handle people in general. From strangers to friends to whatever. You know why? Because God created people. God did. And you can't judge a person by what you don't or do see. You can't do it. So, you know, my token to you, if you are the person that, you know, just, you know, let people do what they do, or if you're the person that feel like it's always this, people always this, listen, Linda, let them people do what them people doing. Okay? Don't you settle, because settling is showing God that you not really who you supposed to be. You don't love you the way that God love you, because you just allowing people to do you and treat you any kind of way. You know? Like, we grown, bro. You know, like, I done seen a lot. You feel me? I done been on both sides of a lot of things. I've seen a lot. You understand? So it's like, okay, at this point, do we need to go back to kindergarten? Do we need to go back to kindergarten? Like, what are we doing? We not. We're not doing. Like, this life is full of so much. There's so much to do in life. Like, the different things that people are making so big is crazy. You see the things that are really going on in this world? There's so much going on in this world. Then you got people that are so concerned with other people's lives. Like, let people live and stop being evil. Yeah. Let people live. You live and stop being evil. Because if you really look at it, live backwards is evil. Why you worry about how them people living? Because you evil. You supposed to be worried about you. Why you trying to be a puppet master in somebody else's life? Because you're evil. Do what you're supposed to do with your life and stop worrying about the next people. Stop worrying about the other people, the next person. Just stop. Cut it out. 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 Because one thing about God, sees all, knows all, allows what he allows. Because you can't take the opportunity to grow, change, heal, and evolve, or you're going to be deaded. Point blank period. Point blank period. Like, well, what are we doing? What are we doing? People out here with kids, bro. People out here with kids who got kids and doing foolishness. For what? Pride, ego. Those are the things that are going to keep you stagnant. Those are the things that's going to have karma showing up at your front door. Those are the things. Deal. Heal. Baby, it's February. We about to go on to March. Like, y'all still on the foolery. Y'all still on the foolery. And I don't even be on this type of time, baby. I got kids, single mom, worry about my children. You know, my time is into my kids, my home, my family, my career. My higher self is active. Y'all got to get active with y'all higher self. Point blank period.